Hi guys, how you guys doing? You're watching Andy WTH, which stands for What the Hell, the WTH, and I'm Andy, uh, the host of the YouTube channel. This is the Big Brother edition, of course. I seem to be following Big Brother quite a bit. So, all right, let's get right down to it. Give you an update what happened this week. I think this week was a really awesome week, one of the best weeks, and in my opinion, probably one of the best players strategically in Canada Big Brother history left the game this week. But we'll get to that in a minute. All right, let's start off at the beginning of the week, of course. Uh, the nomination, of course, the two nominees were, at the time, Joel and Mitch. All right, so we're both nominated, which is, in my opinion, is not a bad nomination by Raul. And of course, he was all emotional and everything else. But anyways, that's just his character, I guess. Anyways, so okay, Mitch, of course, is a fighter. Okay, and that's what I enjoyed so much about his game this year. Uh, the guy never gave up, which was absolutely awesome. Uh, anyway, so of course he starts campaigning, quietly, try to convince people or convince Waru to get the video used on him. Now, they had the video competition, and of course, Jarrett won the veto. All right. Now, again, all right. I know what we see. I know what he sees, but or the rest of the house. The biggest threat in the game for him, for Jarrett right now, obviously, and everybody else, is Mitch. Mitch is strategically the best player in the house and probably very dangerous competitively as well. But anyways, so of course he came up with this brain ass idea. Hey, if I win the veto, I want to backdoor the brothers. Okay. Why? Because they're dangerous. I have not seen anything in their game that's dangerous, to my opinion anyways. So really, yeah, that's one vote for two people. One player. They're not two. All right? You got to keep that in mind. All right, now. So, of course, Jarrett, not Jarrett, Mitch was really campaigning pretty hard. He was trying to convince Rowe to get Jarrett to use the power of veto. And Jarrett wanted to use the power of veto, okay? But Jarrett told him, hey, no. You convinced me to put my best bud up. I did what you asked because he was a threat. You and Kelsey told me, hey, put him up. He is the dangerous person. And now, all of a sudden, out of the blue, he wants him to take him off. What the hell? And I don't blame him for being kind of peed off at this point. So he didn't want nothing to do with it. Nothing. So anyways, as the game progressed, Tim, of course, not Tim. Tim is another course there, but we'll talk about Tim in a minute. Mitch, of course, he was starting to work on Raul, and he was starting to get some headway, I thought. Because remember, Jarrett wanted to use the veto. But when he told that to Raul, he said, oh, yeah, you use the veto, I'll put up Cass. So he's like, well, that's not who I want. Obviously, I want to put the brothers up. So then he thought, oh, no, it's not a good idea. So, all right. So, anyways, I think then when they came up with the veto meeting, of course, Joel came up and says, we're the birthday boys, we're the same birthday gods, please use it on me, which was a cute little speech. And then, of course, Mitch. Okay, absolutely. I think he overshot it a little bit, myself, personally. He should have took that speech and broke it in two, okay? He started saying, hey, let's work together, and all this stuff. Let's repair our relationship. Because I'm pretty sure Jerry was ready to pull the trigger to pull him off. All right, so he started off with that, work together, repair our relationship, trust, and all that stuff. So, and then he turned right around, but said they basically said two things could happen here. Either A, you use it and we repair our trust and go forward with our game. Or if you don't use it, then next week I'm coming after you. I'm gonna destroy you guys. You guys are like cancer. I'm going to be the doctor, blah, 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 and all this stuff. So after that big speech, it was an awesome speech. I really loved it. I loved it. But he should have broke it in two. All right? He should have had the other half last night. But anyways, we'll get to that in a minute. So, of course, Jarrett didn't pull the trigger. So, of course, now he's still on the block. So, all right. Okay, it didn't work out the way he thought, obviously. And I wonder why. Anyway, so he decided, all right, what can I do? What can I do? I know. He said, I'm going to bring everybody into the pink room, okay, except for the Jarrett, Kelsey, Raru, and of course the other co-nominee, Joel. So he was sitting there, you know, using chocolates and doing the old math thing. He was bullshitting about the math all the way through, and everybody bought it somewhat. Now, of course, Jarrett comes in. He's like, oh, okay, what the hell's going on, right? So then he thought, okay, he's really working his magic, which was nice to see. It was really, I loved it. It was great. Of course, then of course, after a little meeting, and also during the last night episode, of course, the complaint box that Big Brother was talking about there, everybody was going to complain. So anyways, so they end up, everybody had the complaints with Big Brother management, the Big Brother can. They just said, okay, we're gonna fix some of the problems. So of course, Cass, she was always complaining that was what she wanted TV. So 24 hours of TV of her doing all those things. Everybody, so it was up on the TV screen, and they had to watch it or see it all day long. So that was probably annoying as hell. And then, of course, Joel was complaining there's no secret power in the house. So they called him right to the diary room. They gave him secret powers. He had to walk backwards all day. Must have liked that one. And of course, one of the brothers, Tim, was complaining that one of the brothers snores. So Big Brother said, okay, no problem. Tim, we're going to fix that. The brother that was snoring all the time said, you can't sleep for the next 24 hours. Tim, you have to make sure he does not sleep. So, of course, they both had to stay up. So that was kind of cute. Okay, let's get right down to the vote. The vote happened. And, of course, Mitch is on the jury. It's a shame. But he got voted out last night. To me, if it wasn't for Lavita, this guy would have made it to the end. She literally blew up his game. And it's a shame because I believe Nick would have been our next, or would have been our version of Dr. Will Kirby, Dan Geasley. You know, he could have been potentially be that great player. Now, so he's out. He's in the jury house now. Yay for him. It's too bad for him. I really, really am disappointed because I really believe he could have went really far in the game. But unfortunately, like I said, Lavita blew it up. Now, but before he left, which is awesome too, but I forgot to mention that, remember, he's fighting really big time. So what did he do? He was talking to the brothers and other people, trying to get his game going, right? So they're in the that little suite or whatever they call it downstairs there, that kind of room where they picked everybody for eviction. So he was there, he was talking to them, trying to get the deals. Well, she said this, she said that. So he was, oh really? I don't believe that. So of course, what does he do? He calls, and of course she comes in, and he says, this is what they're saying, this is what I'm hearing. Oh, well, she didn't know what to say. She was caught. So, oh, let's bring the other two people down. So he starts calling people. He's basically blowing up her game. Okay, he blew up her game this week too, somewhat. Okay, so now he did a really good job blowing up her game, and she didn't know what to do. That was absolutely brilliant the way he brought the whole house together. But he should have had a big meeting, but it was good. She was running around in circles. Okay, she's not the great how can I say it? Mastermind she thought she is. The mastermind went home last night. Okay. Now, the next mastermind, which is really impressing me up to now, is frigging Tim. Tim is incredible. Uh, he's playing a similar game somewhat to Mitch, but he's doing it a little bit subtly different. That he's not on anybody's radar, but he is able to control the game in his own way. And now we're going to see how good he is this week. Maddie is now the HOH. This is going to be a very interesting week because remember, all her allies is out the door pretty much for the most part. Who does she have? Jarrett? No. Ramsey? Yeah, because they're a power couple, I guess. So Ramsey wants the brothers out. All right? So that means he's going to try real hard to put up the brothers, which I don't understand. But anyways, that's what he wants. Now, so she's working with him. Ryu, she's not working with. Joel, she might work with Joel, yeah. Kelsey, definitely not. Tim, he will work with her. Yeah. He will make himself available to her and help her make decisions that doesn't impact his game, but will probably be better for him. And Nikki, well, I don't know what the hell Nikki's there for. Entertainment, I guess. Anyways, that's it for me on this little thing about Big Brother Canada. I can't wait to see who she's going to nominate. Who do you think she's going to nominate? I don't know. I think myself, she's going to nominate the brothers because of Ramsey, and it would not surprise me she puts up Kelsey, because I think Kelsey would be, because I don't think the international people are really any danger yet, So, anyways, like I said, we'll see. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and if you like what you see, just subscribe below. Any comments, by all means, put down there. That's it. So, thank you very much. I'll see you guys next